Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. Today we'll be having a look at reserve token, reserve right. So what exactly is reserve? That'll be the first thing that will be going on. But before we get started, I must declare this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. You should always consult a professional regulated financial advisor. But let's get this video started. So what exactly is reserve? So reserve is a flexible pool of stablecoins. It's designed to reduce risk. It's designed to reduce risk through diversification and decentralized governance. This is exactly what it's stated on their website. So I think it's best to go with their explanation. But we'll get more in depth on what it is. So that everyday users, reserve is just an app for buying, holding, or spending digital US dollars. That's for everyday users. They see a whole lot of utility in stable crypto, which is a good point. Stable coins can be very useful in the real world, especially if people would like to keep their money stable but secured and decentralized at the same time. Stablecoin is always a great option. Now, this is a way to protect your money. Reserve enables people and businesses in country with high inflation to protect their money by moving it into one of our brokers' currency into a stable digital currency. That makes sense because you can actually protect against inflation. So there's also sending money across borders, which is very important because it's always been difficult to send money internationally, expensive as well, and it can take a while. But with cryptocurrencies these days, it can take a matter of minutes, a matter of seconds sometimes, or a matter of hours if you're using cryptocurrencies with older blockchains, a bit slower. But reserve will make it cost effective to send money across borders. This enables people to send money home to their families and businesses to pay international suppliers in stable currency. But I do believe that this is easier said than done because everyone wants payments to be easy, but it's often more complicated. So reserve allows businesses to accept payments in a stable digital currency, enables them to easily pay their international supplier while also keeping their money out of the inflation-prone local currency. Now, there's probably more information, a lot more information in the white paper. I do advise everyone to always read the white paper of any cryptocurrency that you deem to be interested. The IMF estimation puts 11 countries at 20% or higher inflation in 2018, and Cater Institution troubles currency projects estimation, which are based on black market exchanges rate measures weekly, often indicated that the real rates are significantly higher. According to the Troubled Currency Project, which is a joint project with Johns Hopkins University, 6 countries are experiencing over 100% annual inflation at the time of this writing. Now, interesting to note, there are 2 tokens that powers the Reserve protocol. 2 separate tokens. So reserve, the RSV, the stable cryptocurrency that is economically and legally robust at any scale, decentralized, 100% asset backed, and funded by top Silicon Valley investors. Top Silicon Valley's investors. I don't really know who those investors or individuals are or companies. But it's probably some top business or a top businessman or a top businesswoman in Silicon Valley. Now, there's also the reserve right, the RSR, the reserve right. So the fluctuating protocol token that plays a role in stabilizing RSV and confers the cryptographic right to purchase excess reserve tokens as the network grows. So what's next for reserve? Now that you've gotten a basic understanding of what reserve token is and what the reserve protocol is exactly. So it goes into a little story right here, which I find to be quite interesting. Cryptocurrency started as a technically discussion on mailing lists, grown into a small movements, attracted holders or speculators, and then splintered into a zillion useless imitations of itself. We believe it's destined to consolidate and eventually give away the battle of power for the global stage. Money is broken in some parts of the world. Corrupted governments have a hard time maintaining stable value in their currency. And this is true. Money is broken. And one of the things that they can't control is necessarily the internet and cryptocurrencies. So a lot of people in countries that struggle to maintain its value of its currency, these people are actually turning to cryptocurrency as a support system. So centralized dollar-backed cryptocurrency are an excellent solution to this problem, offering an alternative to citizens of high inflation countries, but we worry that these solutions won't last. We believe in the future, dominant cryptocurrency will be decentralized, dollar independent stablecoin, and it will change the economy situation in many countries around the world. And that's true in many ways. The way our stablecoins work, the way our cryptocurrencies work, is going to change the world in a lot of ways. Now let's take a look at the reserve right token. So this token currently sits at 0.0186 cents. Now the max supply is 100 billion token in circulating supply. 100 billion, and there's 13 billion available for circulating supply. Those are tokens that can be bought, sold, and hold for as long as you want. Now, back in April the 16th this year, this cryptocurrency was sitting at roughly 0.11 cents. But naturally, as many cryptocurrencies do, it's been falling a lot recently, which is no need to worry because it's been this low before, and obviously it rose to over 11 cents simply because every cryptocurrency has fallen from its all-time high earlier this year. It's just that the cryptocurrency market was doing really well, and eventually it had to correct it itself because people will eventually sell out of the crypto and people will want to make their profit. Some people are not in it for the long haul. Some people are literally in it to make as much money in a short period as possible and then move on to the next investment. So with this reserve rights token, this is a token that fluctuates just like any normal cryptocurrency. It's not the reserve token because the reserve token is stabilized. But this reserve right, it fluctuates just as any normal cryptocurrency, which means that I can make a bold prediction like, will this cryptocurrency 100x? As of this moment, I don't think I can appropriately make a prediction that this cryptocurrency will 100x. Simply because it's too early to say. I do think this cryptocurrency can indeed easily 10x, 20x, or even 30x, and someday possibly 50x. But 100x is a long time away, and this cryptocurrency will have to do not just extremely well, but it has to stay relevant, it has to stay important to many different people for many different reasons, and then it might 100x from its current price in the next 5-10 plus years. You never really know. But yes, for the next 2 to 3 years, this cryptocurrency can definitely between 10x and 30x in my honest opinion. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been really educational. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more, leave a like, and remember to share these videos with a friend if you know that they're interested in cryptocurrency.